Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to show you how I transform a pretty simple natural makeup tutorial into something really glamorous with a good pair of false lashes. The makeup that I have on today is really simple. The shadow took less than 5 minutes to apply, but once you pop a pair of really beautiful high quality false lashes on, it just elevates the look to be what it is now, which I think is pretty glamorous. So you don't have to wear a lot of eyeshadow or dark eyeshadow or a real complicated eye makeup look to really elevate your look to something really, gorgeous and glam. Super excited to partner with Velour Beauty lashes for this video. Velour Beauty is a lash brand available at Sephora, and they make vegan cruelty-free lashes that are pretty much mimic real mink lashes. They're amazing, super soft, fluffy, natural, light on the eyes. This was actually my first time to play with Velour lashes, and you guys know I wear lashes pretty often. They sent me 5 different styles, and I will list the style that I have down below. It's the style Secret Weapon, and I feel like it was made for my eyes. I really do it. I feel like it's just so beautiful. It's got a lot of volume, but I think that it's something that you can wear, for me, on a night out or during the day. It's not too much, not too heavy. They definitely have a range of different styles. I will share with you the 4 styles that I was sent. So I was sent these. These are Wispy Me Away, which look very similar to the lashes that I have on now, but a little bit longer, and the clusters are a little bit thicker. On me, look a little bit more than what you guys are seeing now. They also sent this style, which is called Run the World, and that's a great name because I do feel like when you have a pair of lashes on, you feel like you can run the world. These are obviously a lot longer, a little bit more dramatic. I feel like larger eyes can really pull this look off. And then they also sent me the style Poker Face, which are really beautiful. They have some volume, but they're not as heavy. You can see that they're just like clusters of longer lengths there and little bitty clusters, really wispy, really airy. I think I could pull these off as well, so I'm excited to try these. And then they also sent me Sheo, haha, cute, like CEO, I guess. Now these are really long and very voluminous. They have different clusters of lengths. You see some really long ones and then shorter little clusters there too, really beautiful. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous when I started filming this video. Obviously, I've already filmed my makeup, but I tried their glue, which is a different type of glue than I've ever tried before. It is a eyeliner lash glue, okay? Now, I've tried magnetic liners before, but I had never tried an adhesive that is like an eyeliner, so you guys get to see how that went down when you get into the video. I really like it. I'll just give you a spoiler alert. I was a little nervous because I'm used to applying lash glue to the lash strip, but this was actually really easy. I just applied this as my liner and then popped the lashes on, and it worked really well. A good glue is will make or break your lash application. You need something that the lash is going to adhere to and stick to, but not dry too quickly. And I really, really love this. So you guys get to see how, I applied it and how it worked out for me in the video. So yeah, super excited to partner with them on this video. What else do I have to say, you guys? I'll have all the products and everything linked in the description box below. All right, let's hop into the tutorial. So I've already got my eyelids prepped with eyeshadow primer. We're gonna go ahead and get started with eyeshadow. Now the idea of this look again is to keep the shadow pretty minimal, very soft. I really want the lashes to be the focus feature of this look, but I am using the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Palette Remastered. I purchased this maybe a month or so ago, and I haven't really played with it much on camera, so that is what we are gonna do. And I'm gonna dip into the shade Bubbly right here. It's just a really nice, shimmery, soft shade, and I'm gonna sweep this all over the lid. This is pretty. It gives a lot more of a shine than color. So if you're looking for a really soft, subtle shimmer on the eyes, this color really achieves that. So I've pretty much packed it on the lid. I'm gonna go in and add a little more definition with a matte warm shade. And for that, I'm gonna dip into this shade right here. It's called Sandlewood. And we're going to run this in the crease. And this is just going to give the look a little bit more dimension. And that's kind of what we're gonna do for shadow. Again, we're gonna keep it super soft. Just gonna work this in the crease, just giving a little definition to this look, but I don't want the shadow to be the focus of this look. This is a really pretty warm brownie orange shade. These shadows are nice and buildable. They don't go on too intense at first, but you can definitely build them up to get good, rich color. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take kind of a look at both eyes and even out if I can. My eye shapes and size are very different, so I have to do this last step, which is just kind of look at both sides and accommodate where needed to make them even as possible. They're not going to be perfectly even. I wish that I had a perfectly symmetric face, but that is not the case. Okay, next I am going to take a little bit of that bubbly shade and I'm going to sweep a little bit underneath my brow. Normally I don't go for shades this shimmery under the brow, but this is a pretty sheer shadow, so I don't think it's going to go on at first application real intense. It's just going to give a little bit of a highlight there. Perfect. Okay, and then for my lower lash line, I'm gonna add a little bit of a punch of, not color, but just kind of depth there. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's called CoCo, and I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line, and that is what will be my liner on the bottom. And I am going to bring this all the way to the inner corner. Because this shadow on my upper lid is so light, I really feel like this look can handle like a darker, smokier line from inner corner to outer corner on the bottom, especially once we get the lashes on. I think it'll really balance it out. Okay, perfect. Okay, next I'm gonna zoom you guys in and we are going to apply these lashes, and I'm so excited to try these new lashes, especially try this liner because it's different than I normally glue my lashes on, so let's give it a try. Okay, so this is where we are with the shadow. Super simple. It took me, you know, a few minutes to achieve this. Next, we're gonna go and apply the lashes, and I'm super excited to play with these lashes, you guys. They look absolutely stunning and beautiful and so luxurious. I chose the style Secret Weapon, which I think is going to fit really nicely on my eyes. They're definitely more of the more natural style of the 5 that I have. They look a lot like lashes that fit my eye well, but a little more full. And I'm going to give their adhesive a whirl. I am not used to using a lash adhesive that comes in a liner form, so I'm super excited to try this out. I did test it on my hand and it's really rich and black, which is great because it also doubles as an eyeliner. And I really like the wand. It has a nice like thin applicator, which gives some control. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous, but I can do this. Okay, so first I'm gonna kind of get the lashes ready just so that I am not struggling to get them off while the glue is drying. So the best way that I find to get lashes off is I like to use the side of my thumb. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of the packaging. The packaging is beautiful, and I highly encourage you guys to keep the packaging because you can use these lashes up to 25 times, which is incredible. So definitely keep the packaging. So once you have them out like this, I recommend using the side of your thumb to slide them off of the packaging rather than pulling them directly off. Like I said, I like to use the side of my thumb. So I will just kind of put my thumb in here and gently pull. I'm trying to show you the technique, but now I'm gonna kind of do it a little more carefully. Okay, so I've got one off. I'm gonna do one eye at a time. Okay, so this is the right eye. Now first what you wanna do is measure and make sure you don't need to trim the lash at all. So that's what I'm gonna go and do first. And the way that I like to measure is just kind of look into a mirror and place the lash on your lash line before you've applied any glue, obviously. You want to start in the inner corner. What you want to do is you want to match the inner corner of the lash strip to where your natural lashes start in the inner corner. Now I usually have to trim a little bit off for my eye shape. I have very small eyes, so I find that I usually do need to trim just a little bit, and I'm going to do so in here. Oh, these are so beautiful. Now I always recommend trimming from the outer corner. Don't go and trim from the inner corner. The way that the lashes are designed is to be shorter typically at the inner corner and get longer at the outer corner. So if you trim at the inner corner, what's going to happen is it's going to start, the lash strip is going to start where the hairs are too long, and it's just not going to look natural. So always trim from the outer corner. And I always recommend being very conservative with your first little snip. I'm just going to take a little tiny bit off. Do you guys see how much I took off? Just a very, very tiny bit. And then I'm going to measure them again. And if I feel like I need to take more off, then I will do that. Okay, I think these are going to be perfect as they are. What I really like about this lash strip is that it's nice and flexible, but the actual lash strip is really dark and thick, like at the base. So what the benefit of that is that it's gonna look nice and consistent with your liner. I've tried lashes before that have that thick band, but they're not as soft and flexible as these. These are really soft and flexible, and the benefit of that is really ease of application. They're going to conform and fit the curve of your lash line better than one that isn't flexible and a little more stiff. These are really, really nice. Okay. let's go in and apply them. Wish me luck, you guys. No, I'm kidding. It's really not that nerve-wracking. Just when you're used to doing something a certain way for so long, it's always nerve-wracking to try another approach. Okay, so this is what the lash glue liner looks like. It's really beautiful. This is what the wand looks like. Now I have no idea how fast or how slow this glue dries, so I'm really kind of testing this out with you guys first. Now it says to start to line your eyes from inner to outer corner. I think really just however you're most comfortable lining your eyes. Obviously you don't want to try a new way to line your eyes with the glue. Just do whatever's comfortable for you. Okay, so I've achieved the liner. I'm gonna go over it and layer a little bit more, just a tiny bit more. Okay, and I'm gonna go in and apply the lash quickly. I do feel like this is drying, not too fast, but I feel like I need to kind of go ahead and apply. So I always like to start and get the lash where I can fit it first. So for me, it kind of laid on that inner corner or that middle first, and then I'll go and I'll secure the rest of the lash. Okay, and I'm actually gonna use the little tool that comes with, that came with my set to kind of fine tune the lashes. Now I was always taught to put lashes on with my fingers, but I know that, you know, it's more common to use tweezers or a tool like this. So whatever is more comfortable for you, I actually like to place it with my fingers and then I can use this tool to go back and, you know, really perfect the placement. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of squeezing my natural lashes to the false lashes. Ooh. That was really easy, you guys. What's nice about the liner is because the lash band is so thick on these, you don't have to be perfect with the liner. If it's not perfectly even, once you put this lash strip on, it's gonna conceal and smooth it out. So don't worry about your liner being perfect. Really just worry about placing it across the lash line where you need the strip to adhere and making sure that it's thick enough so that you have enough product on there. But other than that, you don't really need to worry about getting it perfect. Those look good. I like that. Okay, moving right along, we're gonna go and do the other side. Okay, before we do, can we just talk about what a difference lashes make? I mean, amazing. And these look so good. I love these. I love the fullness. I love the length. I love the curl. They're really beautiful. Another tip that I just thought of that could be helpful is if you struggle with liquid liner like this, go and apply your liner with your pencil first or whatever product you're used to, your gel liner maybe, and then use that as a guide and put this directly on top of it. You know what I'm saying? So that might be a really great way to work with this if you're not comfortable with a liquid liner like this. Yeah, that glue is really nice. It really like gets sticky and tacky. So the lash strip adheres really easily. There's not a lot of like sliding around or making a mess. It's really nice. And even in the inner corner, I was worried I didn't apply enough, but it's such a great kind that even if I I feel like I could have applied a little more glue there, but just right over, I applied glue and it's kind of supporting the rest of the lash in that area. That is really beautiful. Okay, so nice. Next, I'm gonna tight line my eye, and this is a step that I do regardless of if I wear lashes or not, but wearing lashes, especially lashes like this that are really full at the base, it just helps everything look real consistent. So I did apply a tiny bit of mascara on my upper lashes and my lower lashes. Really for me, that just helps me blend my natural lashes into the false ones. I try and be very light-handed, especially on the upper lashes, because I don't wanna get the false ones so built up with makeup, because I really do wanna, you know, get 25 uses out of these, so just keep that in mind if you choose to wear mascara with them. For blush, I'm gonna apply a little bit of the Fenty Cream blush in the shade Petal Poppin', and I'm gonna just pop that on the apples of my cheeks. My gosh, these lashes look so good. They remind me of how my lashes looked when I had like a really good extension application. But with falsies like this, I mean, I don't really feel the need to have extensions anymore. For liner, I am using a new product that I picked up from Sephora. This is the Patrick Ta Precision Lip Crayon, and I got the shade She's Humble. I like this lip liner because it has a nice, like wide, flat tip, so it makes lining the lips and getting a really natural looking lip line really easy. I prefer liners that are like that, shaped like that at the tip, than ones that are really, really pointy. For lipstick, I'm gonna go and apply Dance Floor Princess from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm just gonna do a light little layer of that. And then to finish my lips, I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. I picked up the shade Pinch Me. I actually picked up this and Latte Lips because I had the other one, Hint Hint. If you remember, that was in my favorites from January. And these, I love these. They just give such a beautiful finished look to the lip. Especially like my lips are really dry. And this makes them look so luscious. I need to do a lip scrub because my lips are a little flaky today. Okay, last, I feel like I need to do this. I'm gonna line the inner rim of my eye, the inner waterline, with the Makeup by Mario Eye Brightening Pen. So I feel like this just, you know, I say this 100 times, but it really does just like make the eyes pop. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I hope you learned a little tip or trick about lash application. I'll have all the products listed and linked in the description box below as well. And again, I want to thank Velour Beauty for partnering with me on this video. They're available at Sephora, so I will have all that information in the description box. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!